Uh, Now I think you can watch me, hear me, and see the content page. Please write comments. Please write in the comment box if you hear me, see me, and see the content page. Please write in your comment box. Please write in your comment box if you watch me, the content page, and hear me clearly. So thank you very much. Yes, sir, loud and clear. So anyway, now I want to enter into my class. So share me as you can. Look at the page, content page. Uh, it is it is taken from Unit 12. It is about our mangrove, biggest mangrove forest in the world. It is about the Sundarbans. In the passage, first we have to look at the passage and try to find out the meaning of the passage because you will have to give the answer of some questions. Number one, MCQ, and number two, there are as many as 5 short questions. So uh, go with me through the passage. A vast mangrove forest shared by Bangladesh and India that is home to possibly 500 Bengal tigers is being rapidly destroyed by erosion, rising sea levels, and storm surges. According to a major study by researchers at the Geological Society of London, JSL, and others. So there you see is information about the risky state of the mangrove forest of our country, Sundarban, and we see here there are as many as 500 Bengal tigers now in the Sundarban, but the Sundarban is on the process of being destroyed. And what are the destroying factors? Erosion, rising sea levels, storm surges. You see here. The Sundarbans forest took the brunt of super cyclone Sidori in 2007. But new satellite studies show that 71% of the forested coastline is retreating by as much as 200 meters a year. If erosion continues at this pace, already threatened tiger populations living in the forest will be put further at risk. So what information we get from here? You see, Sundarban, as you know, was dangerously hit by super cyclone Sirena in 2017. And these forests actually took the, you see here, took the brunt, of the super cyclone Sirena. So the first hit actually came to the Sundarban. So our Sundarban faced the first and main attack of the super cyclone Sidon. As a result, there was a tremendous damage done on the Sundarban. You see here, new satellite studies show that 71% of the forested means inside the sea. Forested means inside the sea. That means the portion of the area that is inside the sea, and there are trees. And this coastal area of trees is retreating, is going back. That means it's getting free of trees. Is becoming free of trees by as much as 200 meters a year. So every year the damage is 200 meters in the Sundarbans. That means 200 meters area of the Sundarbans are becoming free of trees. Trees are being destroyed at the rate of 200 meters every year. If erosion continues at this pace, erosion means damage of soil. Already threatened tiger populations living in the forest will be put further at risk. That means we know that our tigers are already in critical condition, but if this erosion, that means if the soil continues to be eroded, continues to be damaged, the already threatened tiger populations will be put in more dangerous condition. Natalai Petorelli, one of the report's authors, said, that means one of the reporters who made the satellite studies, one of the persons who wrote the report about the studies or on the studies of the new satellite study. And this is his comment. But what does he comment? Coastline retreat is evident. Evident means clear. Evident means clear. Coastline retreat, going back, is clear everywhere. A continuing rate of retreat would see these parts of the mangrove disappear within 50 years. So the time limit is only 50 years, within which the forest may become free of trees. Our Sundarbans can be destroyed within 50 years. On the Indian side of the Sundarbans, the island which extends most into the Bay of Bengal has receded by an average of 150 meters a year. So 150 meters area is being destroyed or going into water every year on the Indian side, with a maximum of just over 200 meters. This would see the disappearance of the island in about 20 years. So this is about the disappearing island. There are many islands inside and adjacent to the Sundarbans, and these islands are disappearing every year. And we know there are many islands around the Sundarbans, and they are also the part of the Sundarbans, but every year these islands are disappearing. This is what is happening in the Sundarbans. So now the question, now MCQ question. So the correct answer from the alternatives. What does the word mangrove refer to? A tropical tree grown in the mountainous area. Mangrove means a tropical tree grown in the mountainous area. Number B, A tropical tree found to grow in the low-lying watery areas. A tropical tree found to grow in water. A tropical tree with underground roots found to grow in the low-lying areas. A tropical area with underground roots found to grow in the low-lying areas. Or a tropical tree grown in the mountainous areas. A tropical tree found to grow in the low-lying water areas. This one. A tropical tree with underground roots found to grow in the low-lying areas. Or this one. Tropical tree found to grow in the low-lying water areas. This one. Anyway, the factors responsible for the destruction of the handful of tigers. Handful means we know there are only few tigers, as many as only 500 tigers still found in the Sundarban. So that is why it is handful. The number is handful, small number. The factors responsible for the destruction of the, what are the factors? Corrosion, mounting sea levels means rising sea levels, squall gushes, stormy gushes, or all. So we know all these three factors are responsible for the destruction of the tiger. So the answer should be all. Number three, what does the phrase took the brand refer to? Took the brand. Brand means the main and fast attack. Main and fast hit. Enjoyed the fast laugh. Incurred the fast last trouble. Underwent the fast and main hit. Confronted the highest attack. This one, see. Underwent the first and main hit. This is the meaning of the phrase took the brunt. Number four, the Indian side of the Sundarbans is likely to get shrink, shrunk, enhanced, increased. It should be shrunk, squeezed. The lasting of erosion will accelerate. The lasting of erosion, that means if the erosion continues, what will happen? Accelerate the lifespan of the tigers, the lifespan of the Sundarbans, the damage of the tigers, the damage of the Sundarbans, the damage of the tigers, damage of the Sundarbans, the lasting erosion, the damage of the tigers. Answer is the damage of the tigers, which is given in the text. Question number B, the short question. Now I want to look back at what is your comment, please. We see the content page, but as many as only 2 learners are present just now. So thank you very much. Option D. Please take participate in my class. That we try to give the answers so that you can judge your competence so that you can just, if you can answer the questions, you'll be judged. If you take part in writing the answers in the comment box like Fahim, Muntasir, option D, just like this, you can go on writing answers in the comment box. But if you are present now, you can write if you hear me clearly what I say. It's very important that what I say should be clear to you, convincing to you. What I say should be convincing, clear to you, understandable. If you can understand what I say in my discussion, it's very important. Anyway, now, again, the content page, answer the following question. It's a short question. There are as many as 5 questions. How many territories does the Sundarbans consist of? We know our Great Sundarbans actually consist sharing 2 countries, and the sharing countries are Bangladesh and India. The forest of Sundarbans is shared by 2 countries, Bangladesh and India. So we can write the answers in the way that Sundarbans consists of 2 countries, Bangladesh and India. How many tigers are left in the mangrove forest according to the study of Zoological Society of London, JSL? So we can write answer in the way, in a very short form we can also write the answer. There are only 500 tigers. Yes, this can be the answer. This can be the answer. There are only 500 tigers in the Sundarbans, in the mangrove forest. In the mangrove forest of Sundarbans. Yes. Number C, what happened to the Sundarbans in 2007? We know in 2007 there took place a very devastating cyclone, super cyclone Cedar, and the super cyclone Cedar actually attacked the Sundarbans first. That means entering into Bangladesh, the super cyclone Cedar actually reached Sundarbans first, and then through the Sundarbans with lot of destructions went through Bangladesh, causing many destruction, causing many damages on many things in the country. Anyway, the answer should be the forest faced the first and main hit of the super cyclone Cedar, incurring a lot of damages. Incurring a lot of damage or damages. What is the view of Natalai Petrelli on the Bangladesh part of the Sundarbans? If the coastal retreat continues at the same rate, the Sundarbans will disappear within 50 years. The mangrove disappear. So, within 50 years, the mangrove forest of the country may disappear. What will happen if we lose the Sundarbans? Very important question. Number one, the majestic animals, that means the Bengal tigers, will disappear forever. This will be the most dangerous lot on on the part of the country, and there are also many other losses that the country will have to undergo. The green areas of the country will be shortened, so there will be ecological devastation in the country, ecological imbalance, as the green areas of the country will come down, the ecological problems will go high. So there are many problems that we will have to face in absence of the Sundarbans. But the first and most important answer is that the majestic animals of Bengal tiger will disappear forever. Question number 2, read the following text and make a flowchart showing the causes of coastal retreat and their impacts. There are two, you see there are 2%. There are as many as 2% causes of coastal retreat and their impacts. The impacts of the causes of coastal retreat. That means causes of coastal retreat. If the coastal area gets shrunk, what will be the impacts? Now we go through the passage. The Sundarban is known for vanishing islands. That means there are many islands in and around the Sundarbans that are vanishing every year. But the scientists said the current retreat of the mangrove forests on the southern coastline is not normal. The causes for increasing coastal retreat, other than direct anthropogenic ones. Anthropogenic means about human habitations. We know that every year many tourists go to the forest and they more or less damage the forest to some extent. So this is anthropogenic causes. But we don't want to mention this one. Include increased frequency of storm surges. The storm surges cause of what? Coastline retreat. And then other extreme natural events. What are those other natural events? Rises in sea levels, increased salinity, which increases the vulnerability of mangroves, said the Petorelli. And there, what are the impacts? Our results indicate a rapidly retreating coastline that cannot be accounted for by the regular dynamics of the Sundarbans. Degradation is happening fast. So as a result of coastal retreat, this thing is happening. What is happening? Degradation is happening fast, weakening this natural shield for India and Bangladesh. It's a natural shield. Sundarbans is regarded as the natural shield for India and Bangladesh. Anyway, but this shield is getting worse. Degradation is taking place there. As human development thrives, that means we know every moment humans are doing development. So as a result of development activities of humans, and global temperature continues to rise. We know global temperature is rising. Why? Natural protection from tidal waves and cyclone is being degraded at alarming rates. So these are the impact. Impact natural protection is degrading. Natural protection. We know Sundarban is called the shield, natural shield for Bangladesh, India. But as a result of coastal retreat, this natural protection shield is getting destroyed, is getting damaged. So degradation of this natural protection. And then species loss. That is there are many species found in the Sundarbans, and every moment due to these problems, many species are going away. Many species are killed, disappearing from the Sundarbans. So this is the beginning of the flow chart, storm surges. We know causes of coastal retreat and their impacts. This is the cause. Storm surges is the cause of coastline retreat. Cause of coastal retreat. Number one is storm surges. Storm surges coming out of the Bay of Bengal, and then rise in the sea level. That means sea level rise or rise in the sea level. It is better say here rise in sea level, and then salinity, increasing salinity. You can see increasing salinity. I have written here the answer. A rise in the sea level, salinity increase, natural protection degradation, species loss. We have got one here. One is given storm surges. So number one, rise in the sea level, salinity increase, natural protection damage degradation, and species loss. So this can be the answer. We know we have to coin the answer. We have to write the answer following the form of the answer, first answer given in the first box. Storm surges in the noun phrase. So we have written in all other boxes in the noun phrase form. Rise in the level, this rise is noun. Salinity is the noun. Natural protection degradation is the noun phrase. Species loss is the noun phrase. So we have given all the information demanded by the question, causes of coastal retreat and their impacts. So storm surges cause, rise in the sea level cause, salinity increase cause, and natural protection degradation is the impact. Species loss is the impact. So we have got two kinds of answer. Number one and two. Number one and two. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the 5? We can take from here anthropogenic, anthropogenic activities, rise in the sea level, salinity increase. These are the causes, and these two are the impacts. Thank you very much. This is the answer. Now we are going to filling in the gaps. You have a question of filling in the gaps. This is called guided writing. You have many parts of the question, and this part is including guided writing part. That means you will have a passage with as many as 10 blanks with numbers, and one question will be with clues, and this question is with clues, and there will be another without clues. So the filling in the gaps question with clues carry 5 marks. There are as many as 10 gaps, but each gap is only of half marks, and half into 10 equal to 5 full marks. And as you see here, first we go through the clues in the box. Tarnish. Tarnish means, yes, Danish. Exploration, discover. Mar, destroy. Last, continue. Sanctity, purity. Exclusive, full. Indigenous, native. Vibrant, yes, clear. Endow, bless, considerable. You know the meaning of the word considerable. Rising, both. Bangladesh is dashed with 3 beautiful beaches. Sorry. Bangladesh is dashed with 3 beautiful beaches. Bangladesh is endowed, endow, endowed. Bangladesh is endowed, ED. With 3 beautiful beaches. There are 3 beautiful beaches in our country, Bangladesh. Of them, Kuakata is the longest one, and so she can claim dash attention for many reasons. Claim dash attention. Considerable attention. There should be considerable attention for many reasons. The most important advantage anyone can enjoy is that their sunrise and sunset are fantastically dashed from Kuakata. Very much clear. Both sunrise and sunset are fantastically vibrant, clear from Kuakata. But till now, the dash of nature and her offers have not yet been dashed by human aspirations. But till now, the purity, the sanctity of nature, till now, the nature in Kuakata is quite pure, not destroyed. So the sanctity of nature and her offers have not yet been marred, marred, M-A-R-R-E-D, marred by human aspirations. There are a few infrastructures covering 2 negligible areas to test the magnificence of the beast, to tarnish, to spoil. That means there are not lots of infrastructures in Kuakata that can destroy the magnificent beauty of the beach, natural beauty of the beach. On the other hand, Kuakata has a dash heritage, dash exclusive heritage to draw tourists from outside the country. The name Kuakata itself is a history, and the people who live in the area have their own dash cultural legacy, have their own indigenous native cultural legacy. If you go on a tour to Kuakata, the entire area will be an most inspiring dash exploration for you. Now look at what you are doing. Who are still present now? Aisha, Ridwana, Shorna, Ace, Ratul. Thank you very much, Ratul, Aisha, Sabikun Nahar, Oishi. Thank you very much for being with me. Now the summary. The poem, she walks in beauty. She walks in beauty by Lord Byron, and it's a poem. So far I know, the poem is taught in the class by Mr. Shanto. It's a very beautiful poem. It's a romantic poem. Uh, Byron, of course, is a romantic, partially romantic poet, and this poem deals with the romantic theme of the beauty of an unknown woman. And let us go through the poem. She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that is best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. Aspect means character, characteristics. So the dark and bright, the two opposite ideas have been used here to describe the beauty of the woman. And you see dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. Beautiful, beautiful. Thus mellowed to that tender light, mellowed means mixed to that tender light, whose heaven to correlated eyes. You see here, the light that is available in the beauty of the girl is as bright as can supersede the brightness of a gaudy day, bright day. The tender light that is found in the eyes of the woman is brighter than the light of a bright day. This is the meaning. One shade the more, one ray the less, and half impaired the nameless grace. Nameless means we don't know the name of the woman. Grace means here the woman, or the beauty of the woman. So you see here, one shade the more, one ray the less. That means the brightness and the darkness have been mixed, have combined in the beauty of the woman in a very proportionate way. If there is any less or more of the brightness or of the darkness, the beauty of the woman will go away. Or softly lightens over her face. So the beauty is also apparent, it's clear in her face. That means her face are shining, her thoughts serenely sweet express. So this is about her inner thoughts. That means she thinks nicely. Uh, it is not that she is beautiful only in her physique, but also in her mind, in her thought. She is beautiful not only in her physical state, but also in her mental or intellectual state. How pure, how dear their dwelling place. So, beautiful thoughts, beautiful ideas, and everything which is beautiful live in her. Dearly, dwelling place, dear dwelling place. And on that cheek, cheek, and the word there, that brow. So all these are the parts of the face, cheek, brow, parts of the face. So the poet is very much concerned with the beauty of the face. So soft, so calm, yet eloquent. That means the beauty of the cheek or the brow are soft, mild, calm, but the beauty of these portions or organs are expressed loudly, eloquent. The beauty is appearing eloquently. The beauty is declaring itself on the face of the woman eloquently, loudly. Smiles that win the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent. Very nice. Very nice. The smiles that win the tints that glow. That means every ray tints means small taint, small spot. There may be some small spots in the face of the woman, but the smile of the woman is glowing, is brightening. So every tint or every spot of the face is also beautiful. And but the tell of the days is goodness. That means all the time the woman is beautiful in all respects. That means her past is also beautiful. Goodness, days in goodness is spent. That means her past time, the time or the days she has passed or she passed is also beautiful. So she is beautiful not only at present but also in the past. A mind at peace with all below. A heart whose love is innocent. She is innocent in her heart. Inwardly she is innocent. So it's very much clear that beauty not only is in the inner side but also in the outer side. So the beauty of the outer side, that means the physical beauty is here implemented, is here complemented and supplemented by the inner beauty of the woman. So we have got the meaning of the poem, but the time is over. The time is over, and there is another class for you. And so I'm sorry that I cannot continue the class anymore because there is another class of just that will begin after 5 minutes. But I will have to take at least 10 minutes or more to complete this question. So in the next class, I will try to uh, give answers to this question. So thank you very much for today and see you